perspective too, women don't like that as much.
I was talking to a friend of mine today about this, who's in the military, and he was saying what's crazy about certain branches of the military is you have like 100 men to one woman, and this one woman, especially like if they're deployed, and they have the pick of the litter, and they'll just fuck a gang of dudes. And
at the same time,
I've never thought about it that way before, but he was like, well, everybody just sort of agrees that nobody has this one girl, like that nobody is going to own her, and that she can have sex with as many guys as she wants. So like what he was saying is like, at least in his experience, that the whole dynamic of male-female relationships shift.
Yeah.
And these girls can basically date as many of these guys as she wants. It's kind of interesting.
And they don't shame her for that.
Well, they can't, because there's only one.
Yeah.
It's like they don't want her to get angry at them.
True.
It's like I didn't talk to him about it a lot. We only spoke about it for like 10 minutes, but I was like, that's kind of crazy. I never even thought about that dynamic, like that sort of a scenario where there's 100 men and one chick.
That's a lot of men.
That's a lot of men. Good luck with all that. You'd get sore. And you'd be like annoyed. Like, you'd be like, can you leave me alone? I need to go to sleep.
How much time does she have,
How much time does she have? Yeah. Especially if you're in the military. You've got tasks.
Yeah.
There's things you need to do.
You'd be tired.
Yeah. But it's the dynamics shift according to like what is available and who's there and what kind of a culture you live in. People adapt, are very malleable to different climates and different cultures and the way people treat sex and don't treat sex. And this is when I think what happens is people tend to react very aggressively or very strongly when someone is doing something that is different than the way they're doing things. Because this would possibly indicate that there's another way, or maybe their way is wrong, or maybe it's just, and especially when it comes to sex, people get very strange.
Yeah, oh, they do.
Like when people find out that people are in open relationships. Like I have a good friend of mine who's in an open relationship, and it's so fascinating to watch all the people like, you let guys fuck your girlfriend, bro? And he has to sort of discuss it. And like, yes, it's not comfortable for me. I wish I enjoyed it. I don't enjoy it.
So why do they have an open relationship?
I don't know. I mean, you have to talk to him about it. I mean, he's got a bunch of different answers. I think the main answer is he wants to fuck other people and she wants to fuck other people, and so they just decide to do it that way.
Okay.
And they were together in a monogamous relationship for a while. But I think, if I'm correct, I think they've been in an open relationship longer than they were in a monogamous relationship.
How long were they monogamous for?
I would have to ask him. I think more than a year.
Okay.
Maybe 2 years or something like that. And then it's been like 4 years of open.
Okay, wow. Yeah, I mean, open relationships are actually pretty common. Consensual non-monogamy, there's one study that showed 1 in 5 Americans have actually tried it. So it's pretty common. Me personally, I'm monogamous, but I think, people should do what they want to do if it's consensual. I think, obviously having been a sex researcher and now someone who writes about sex research for a living, I'm very sex positive. And I think a lot of the problems that we see and a lot of the suffering and distress and issues that people have in their lives could be solved if our world was more sex